no, yeah. See, I can't do that. I gotta.
It's gambling. That's gambling.
Yeah, I can't gamble. So I'd rather play the motion after the report comes out. But as it stands, every time the day starts, it seems to be pretty choppy. Except yesterday. Yesterday gave good action, but today and on Tuesday, like I believe that was, yeah, that was
No,
Tuesday. It was
today a lot of
sideways.
data came out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of data compared to yesterday. It was just CPI, and then it dropped from point 0.4 to point 0.3, which is a big drop because they took away the month of May from the reports, and
Mm.
they do that every June, and then added up. Because last year in May, inflation was higher than it is this year in May.
Okay.
If I'm sure that it.
All right.
Yeah, bro. Yo, so there's this dude in my Discord group chat, right? We were talking, and like he gets plays from other Discords, and then puts it in our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you good?
Oh, that's my blender. I'm sorry.
You good, brother? I thought someone had a chain. I thought someone had a chainsaw.
Chainsaw, yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I'm juicing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you good, brother? No,
Okay.
but so how do you guys feel about like other people telling someone else about a play, but someone else gave it to them? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, people.
Bro, yeah, but he's printing, bro. I'm telling you, this dude joined the Discord probably like January to now, bro. This kid's up like 60, 70K. Swear to God.
But what the thing is with that is, if you find like good discords and good trading groups, like you find those moves, man. Like some groups out there are really killing it, making these kind of trades. Now, the consistency behind it is what you have to question next. Is like how consistent is that? Listen and you hear like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good play. I like that. I like based off the technicals they're giving and the analysis they give and the reason why they're making this move.
Bro,
I could align with that.
if it's making money, bro, I love it. That's
Yeah.
all I care about. So other people just feel differently about it. Yeah. For real.
I'm looking through the news cycle right now. I'm just reading through the news.
Yo, AMD's just been getting beat up. This company, nobody loves it.
On the hourly. I'm looking for a quick trade.
Well, I swung Oracle calls, and that should make me like a quick $200 this morning.
I heard a lot of people talking about Oracle yesterday, so that was probably a good time to do it.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's bouncing back now, but
I saw Jim Cramer talking to the CEO of Oracle. So
really?
yeah, on the stock exchange floor. She was on the stock exchange floor yesterday.
Jim Cramer, inverse dude. Wow.
The inverse, the Mr. Inverse himself. I don't need my glasses. I could see. All right.
I used to think I was Mr. Inverse because I would tell my friends to do this,
And then I'll go the opposite.
he started doing the opposite of everything I told him, and it would just work.
All right. I like the weakness in Costco. Costco's showing some strong weakness behind it. That might be a good put play, but it's starting to come into strength on the 15, so scratch that. All right.
Okay, bro, before I leave, can I ask you one question? What do you think of Target?
I used to work at Target. I like Target as a company. I think they're going to bounce back from that pullback they had over the LGBTQ.
It just bounces up and bounces right back down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to ultimately come back up, though.
Happened, they can never reclaim their original price before that shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking it's summertime, people gonna go shopping, grocery shopping. I never got shit. I go into Target. I live in Boston, guys, so I go into Target here. Shit.
I'm looking at Chevron. Chevron seems to be pulling back.
Thank you, Spy. Right back down.
Yeah, I think based on what I'm seeing, it looks kind of bearish. Like we opened up bullish, but because we gapped up so hard overnight, I could see us giving back some of those gains. Damn, look at Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines tanked this morning. Well, not really tanked. They almost down 5% though.
What, they have earnings or something?
No, they went from $49 to $47. Yeah, they had earnings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the earnings, they beat on earnings by 11%.
And they're still dumping.
And they're still dumping. That's why it's so hard to play earnings sometimes, man.
What do you think of LMT, this very company?
Who?
People are saying LMT is gonna go back to 500 by August.
LMT.
Lockheed.
Oh, Lockheed Martin. Yeah. I had them on my watch list. I ain't get down to them yet. I'll be down. I'm going through alphabetical order. I'm in the D's right now, but I'll be in Lockheed. I'll see Lockheed.
Yeah, if Ukraine had joined NATO earlier this week, but they're not going to be allowed to join NATO, so I doubt Lockheed Martin's going to take off. So it's going to be no war. Kills all of their puppets.
That is true because they're laundering money through his dumb ass.
Right, exactly. And they know if they don't do him right, he's going to talk shit, so they're just going to get rid of him.
Right.
In a couple years. They're going to get rid of that boy and say Putin bombed his whole life away.
Damn well they did.
Damn well, they're the ones that did it.
And that picture you're talking about, that was him noticing what's happening. Like, fuck. That was him noticing, like, damn, these people are going to kill me.
He realized it right then, like, oh, I've been being used.
Right there in that picture. And that picture went viral as hell. You ain't seen the picture, Mike?
Nah, pin it up in the top of the space so I can see the picture. I like the put action. I like that pullback.
You remember a couple years ago it had that crazy jump when the war started?
What did?
Not FedEx. It had the craziest jump ever. Like it went down.
Oh, no, I don't remember that. I probably wasn't really trading heavy back then. What year was this?
Bro, it was like one of those. It was like a $57 drop. Like.
Sheesh.
I'm gonna try to find it.
I'm looking at FedEx puts. I'm looking at the 255 puts. FedEx may catch support here at 256.53. So I'm gonna bet that it's gonna go down to at least 256. Let me see. I'm gonna get the 257.50 contract. I'm gonna get two of those. I'm not gonna play nothing too heavy. I get two of those contracts and see what happens there. The Chevron, my Chevron put, I jumped into the Chevron puts action and I'll go to those because trying to trade SPY on a sideways day is death.
Bro, that's what makes a great trade.
Momentum on the hourly chart as well to the upside.
But you guys know Robinhood has 24-hour trading?
Yeah, I saw that they opened up the 24-hour trading, but it's not for options. It's just for like buying and selling stocks.
No, it's for options too.
Nah, you lying. I tried to do options with SPY. No, I didn't.
So the market can be closed and you can still buy options on.
But you can't sell them, right?
You can. Because there's no one to sell it to.
Okay, so that's the thing.
I don't know how that works out.
That's what I gotta check out because if it was 24-hour trading and you can option trade, I'll be all for it. But if it's just like, after the market closed, you could buy a stock. That could be useful for certain stocks, especially during earnings play.
If you don't have Robinhood, just start like a small account on there. Just deposit, grow that $50 or $100. See what it does. Bro, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, bro. I had a crazy 2 weeks. I started my Robinhood account with $35, bro. It's at $700.
Nice.
What the fuck? This is ridiculous. I was just swinging stuff.
That's okay, because you were swinging. Did you buy any option contracts after the market was closed?
No. Didn't
Okay.
try it yet.
Okay. Let me know when you try that because I'm going to try that out too. I like, you may be able to catch a reversal on Google right around now. But I will wait because Google's been pretty strong today until you see weakness on the 30-minute MACD. I will wait.
It's all this ChatGPT and Elon Musk started his own company today with artificial intelligence. So I don't know. Tech is kind of weird.
I didn't see that in the news cycle. Let me see if I see that.
Yeah, look up. Elon Musk started his own company with artificial intelligence. It's pretty dope. Smart ass dude. He's gonna try to get ahead of the trend, I guess.
Of course.
Yeah. And then I was gonna swing it, but I was like, let me just cut it. Then I wake up this morning, this thing's up an extra $5, $3. Oh, we just got smoked, bro. Like,
all right.
Yeah. So example, the fight's happening with him and Elon, so I think that's pumping it because people are seeing more. I don't know.
I'm sorry. He's gonna take that L. Zuckerberg seems like he's about that life.
Really about that life, bro.
So,
If you look at the app, it kind of looks like 666. It's kind of weird, bro. Some demonic shit right there. I hope that company flops, bro. No lie.
Me, I think it is gonna flop, man. He got them some.
Next
That
one.
shit took a big hit, so. I know. The only thing that's really making, bro, Facebook is dead now. Nobody uses Facebook. Everyone's on TikTok. The only thing that's keeping Meta alive is Instagram. Them buying Instagram was the smartest move ever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro.
But Facebook is like an online. It's still widely used all over the internet. Even though people don't use the platform like that.
Yeah, they have Facebook Market.
I was gonna say Facebook is going to have a resurgence. Y'all do not sleep on the dropping of threads and how that's going to impact Twitter. Twitter has had zero competition in that kind of space until right now. Now that's why Elon's nervous. Now he's dropping AI businesses. He wants to fight. He's calling all these childish names on Twitter. That's nervousness. That's nervousness we're seeing. This is a billionaire getting nervous. He doesn't like the fact that he has this high level competition.
Bro, but you gotta understand, I just spent $1 billion on my company. Now you wanna go make a new one?
Right, like I just spent $44 billion on Twitter. I overpaid for this company, and now you're gonna come out with a direct competitor that it has not ever had on this scale. Twitter's never had a competitor on this kind of scale.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to smoke, yeah.
So now it's like, this is real beef. That was like something personal, you know? Like, think about how long they probably had threads in the work. You know how it doesn't seem like that complex of a formula to have to come together. Like you said, you pretty much copied Twitter. So think about, they probably had that in the locker just waiting for the moment to release, just waiting for the moment to drop it on Twitter's head. And this was the time. They took advantage of it, and this was a smart time to do it. And I think it's going to have a big impact. It's going to force Twitter to now be more innovative in things that it does. It's not going to be able to do the things that Elon was talking about. Oh, we're going to limit you to only so many tweets, and we're going to shut it down after this time. Okay, it happens with when that migration takes place.
Targeted, bro. No, that's real.
What migration?
You say the migration from Twitter.
That migration, the great migration is happening.
It's not. Twitter has it. Twitter's growing, bro. And Twitter's a private company, so they don't have to worry about shareholders.
Like on Twitter, you can say anything.
Almost anything.
Yeah, bro. So and that's the whole point of freedom of speech. Let me be me. You know what I'm saying?
Do I want to bring down? Here's what I think is going to happen. I think it's going to be a massive market share taken from Twitter because of threads. So ultimately, how many people use Twitter? Y'all know how many people use Twitter?
Let me Google it real quick.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the top Google things right now.
Twitter.
So it's about 450 million, right? Right? I say about 450 million. Twitter has been out for how long? Twitter's been out for a minute now. The fact that Threads already has over 100 million people on it, it has 25% of the user base that Twitter has in the span of a week. I don't think y'all understand the growth rate that this this app is growing at. This is going to be the fastest growing social media app ever. Twitter's in trouble. Oh, I can't hear you if you're talking. That disconnected. Let me leave and come back. In the meantime, in between time, let me get back to the space. Damn, Facebook. Why Facebook sabotaging my live? Do I got too many things open for Facebook? Maybe I have too many things open. I don't know. Alright, I'm back. I don't think y'all could hear me before. Carmel, what's good? Carmel, what's good, bro? Welcome to the space, man. I gotta get. Is it because I'm live on two things at once? I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe. Possibly. It's weird. I gotta figure that out. Why it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting me. I apologize, y'all. But we're buying cells on FedEx, so we need FedEx, and I'm gonna put up Chevron right here. Those gonna be the two focus companies. All right, so Chevron 80 is where I want to take profits on this FedEx pullback. So that's where I'm gonna put my take profit gauge at. TT, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just making. Let me see. I don't know. I'll look that up. I'll look that up and see. I'm pretty sure there's something I gotta adjust in the streaming. But anyways, yeah, this is the look we're looking at for FedEx. $257, pretty much we touched 257. I'll take profits on FedEx. And Chevron, we're looking for 157.25. It's on its way down. As long as that keeps on going, we'll keep on making money. And we are in the FedEx 257 puts and the Chevron 157 puts. On Chevron, man, I might have it ain't the money too fast. I couldn't even add in. Damn. All right. We're gonna catch this. We don't want to chase too hard. We have 90%. Goodness, I don't want to jump in the contract that I'm up 90%. 157.25. Let me see if I can catch a contract before it goes to my stop, my take profit. If this will execute, will the order execute? Come on. And just so y'all see, I'm gonna share it to the Discord. We're in Chevron puts. We bought them for $33 each. They are now worth $60 each. So if you bought 10, you would have spent $330, and they'll be worth $600 right now. Let me share this to the Discord. Up 90% on Chevron puts. All right. It may catch a little support here. Chevron at 157.89. Based off of these levels right here, you see a consolidation back here overnight. If you're watching the stream. So we got consolidation right here overnight on Tuesday going into Wednesday. And I think this is where it's catching its support at right now on its way back down. You see consolidation here overnight. It caught support here on the way down today. And then it's catching consolidation support again right here. And this is the level I want to get out at before we get down to this support level that I drew in from way back when somewhere. So it must catch support there. But that yellow line means this is a weekly level. So that's a stronger level. I'm not playing around with 156. And FedEx, the good old FedEx. Let's see. It's going to catch consolidation kind of right around where it's at now, 257.30. We're going to wait till it gets to below 257.30. Let's see. I want to put some news up for you. Okay, we're getting closer. Look at it working its way down. There we go, 257. That's what I like to see. FedEx coming on down. Chevron on its way too. All right, let's see what the news is talking about real quick. Let's give y'all some news entertainment. Let's see.
Hints of green shoots from the reports and conference calls may help generate renewed investor interest in the group. We'll see tomorrow when three of the big money center banks, JP Morgan, Citi, and Wells Fargo, report. I'll be sitting down exclusively with Citi's CFO, Mark Mason, tomorrow afternoon. Carl.
All right, LP, thanks. Talk soon. For more on what to expect as those earnings do kick off tomorrow, we're joined live at Post 9 by Thomas Show, CEO of KBW, a Stifel company. Great to have you as always.
Good morning, Carl.
Set the table here. What is the most important thing to look for this round?
So I think the first thing is that profits have been declining. We're looking for a 7% decline in earnings per share year over year. So we're resetting the earnings estimates because of the historic change in interest rates. So I think that's going to be on the table, and that's probably going to play out in the next couple of quarters. And then the market's watching very closely on credit.
I'm going to figure out the
We think credit
disconnecting
costs
thing.
from the first to second quarter will be up 20%, but remember, up 20% from zero. So still very benign, and I think the market wants to know what about credit. And so I think those are the two biggest themes. And then investment banking, just like Kelly just said, which is it's going to be a terrible quarter for investment banking, but we think it's turning, and we actually have been recommending investment banking stocks.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming in dribs and drabs now, at least the either early tells or anecdotal reporting about maybe a turn in the first quarter or sooner. I don't know. What do you think?
So what it is there are two things to look at. One is capital markets, which is follow-on equity. There's a lot of pent-up demand, especially out of private equity, to sell shares. And so as the stock market's been holding in there and rallying, it's almost like sector by sector you've seen the on switch turn on. So that's actually going to be a good quarter. The second thing is investment banks get paid when mergers close, not when they're announced. And so the gap between announcements and closures is widening, which means we're getting more announcements, which means we should get more revenue in the second half of the year.
Major earnings reports coming out
so
tomorrow.
that makes us feel better.
What about some of the other stuff? Delinquencies, write-downs of real estate?
Real estate is the big issue. And you can get even more specific all the time. You could say it's commercial office buildings, it's the big buildings, and it's in the cities. And so our commercial real estate research group believes that there's 30% downside to valuations in those this cycle, and that we're about halfway through. But there's going to be more write-downs in commercial real estate. We think you'll see it in the Goldman quarter because they have a lot of equity investments in real estate. They'll probably be writing that down.
Solomon flagged that in our last interview. Who else is exposed?
Well, first of all, one of the stories is how much credit, and there's a whole nother theme, is not in the banking system. Since Dodd-Frank was passed, the banks have lost market share to non-banks. I think you're...
All right, so we got a lot of banks reporting tomorrow. We got the heads of the Illuminati. No, I was kidding. We got people who run the world reporting tomorrow. JP Morgan. Oh, UNH, that's a big one. Wells Fargo. BlackRock, that's going to be another big one. Citigroup and State Street. Oh, man. Today we have Pepsi. Pepsi already reported. Pepsi beat everybody that reported earnings today. Looks like, except for Progressive, everybody else beat on their earnings. From Pepsi to Progressive, to Delta, to Conagra Foods, they all beat on earnings today. Let me get this screenshot so I can upload it in the Discord. You heard me?
What you said?
I said BlackRock. I said a lot of banks report earnings tomorrow, and BlackRock reports earnings tomorrow. The big old BlackRock. A lot of banks report earnings tomorrow.
Yeah, I had outlined my portfolio. I was gonna add some more, but I might want to wait it out. But even though I think Allied Bank is gonna be one of the banks that's on the 5 years, so
think Allied Bank is going to be one of the banks that what?
That survive.
Oh, okay.
Because in the next few years, a lot more banks are going to go out of business.
Yeah, it's going to be a major consolidation happening in the next couple years.
A lot of their inventory is car loans and people. Price of used cars is usually a good indicator for economic growth or inflation or deflation too, because that's one of the first things that inflate when the economy inflates is used cars.
Yeah, so I know our economy is deflating. Like, we got inflation is definitely coming down. So it's just about where is it going to hit and how long is it going to take to hit certain industries. So I think that the pullback, like you will we'll see it in the smaller industries first, like the used car market. What else did I see? I think I saw on things like books and stuff like that. That those prices will start to come down, and then later on we might see groceries start coming back down in price, and gas and all that stuff should come down afterwards. But all that stuff really only lags behind because the companies in those industries, they keep the prices higher longer so they could recoup some losses that they took while inflation was high. So, all right. We're watching Chevron and FedEx right now. The 30-minute chart on. Let me see.
Bro, CleanSpark is at 733. It's gonna push through that 770 that you called yesterday, bro. By the end of next week.
CleanSpark.
Yeah. Ambush.
Ooh, look at CleanSpark go. Look at CleanSpark going.
That shit almost up 100% the last 2 weeks.
You still got your option contract, or did you sell it?
I still got some of them.
You still holding the long call?
Yeah. Ripple just won the case.
I ain't see no news. I ain't see no news on that. What is it? You just got? You just got a tweet.
Just text me.
That's a lie.
Just text me like I'm a Ripple board. U.S. judge rules Ripple is not a security.
All right, let me
What
look.
does that mean?
Let me look on Twitter. Oh, Ripple's not a security. Oh shit. Let me look at the XRP chart real quick.
That bitch up 22%.
Oh my god, XRP.
Bitcoin, everything is shooting.
XRP is about to go crazy right now. Oh yes, I gotta look at the XRP in my wallet.
I don't have any XRP, dog.
See, you're gonna be like this when Bitcoin take off too, bro. I'm telling you, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum. Those are the three that are gonna be major players. So? Yes, I know so. Look at XRP today. It started like an hour ago. It started pumping. XRP gets
I might jump in some XRP right now. Fuck it.
XRP.
I'm driving. I'm gonna buy that bitch when I'm driving.
XRP get to $1. Oh man. Let me see something.
You think XRP going to $1?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yes.
Bruh, I sold XRP in 2018 at $2. You know that?
Yeah, you told me that. That's when XRP was at its high. It was the peak when it was first coming out, and then it got that case.
The first time I ever bought XRP in 2017 was at 50 cents. So that's why I see this price right now. It don't stink. You can't buy XRP on Coinbase.
Nope. You could not. You gotta get it on one of those exchanges. And a lot of those exchanges weren't even offering XRP because of the court case situation they have been going through. So I can't remember how I bought my XRP. I know it was hard to sell. I tried to sell it a couple times. I could not sell it. It was hard to sell.
But I don't really see how this is a good thing though.
Because it's not
It
going
does
to
not
fall
say
under the
regulate.
it's not going to fall under the regulations of securities. They can't rule that it's not going to be in the security market and it's more of a commodity. It's going to be treated more like a commodity than a security. So that's what's going to make people happy. Let's see where Bitcoin go. Bitcoin's at. Oh. It is not a security. That's a beautiful. It took a long time for this day to come. What's today's date? July 13th, 2023. It took a long time for this day to come. Uh-oh. FedEx almost had take profit. FedEx is almost there. Let's see. Let's see what we're looking at as far as profit right now. All right, FedEx puts us up 20%. So Chevron, I might cut these right here. Why? Take my 20 and run. Take my 20% and run. But it's about to hit my take profit point right now. Chevron is further away, but FedEx is closer. FedEx is about to hit 257 flat. I need 50 more cents. That's all I need. Wow, that's some big news, man. XRP, not a security. The crypto market's about to go crazy. Let me see something.
Sure.
Saitama may come back to life. Like that. Saitama may come back to life because of this. Let me put that news out to my group, my investment group. Is that, yo? Wait, Ripple wins verdict that XRP is not a security, and judge also rules that institutional sales of XRP by Ripple were securities. Okay. So many people to share this news with, man. I gotta share this to the investment group. This is a major deal, everybody. Now, let's see how the crypto market reacts. Let's see how regulation and law comes down and how particularly Bitcoin and Ripple react to those regulations. Okay, FedEx is right there at take profit. I'm about to sell FedEx puts. Post a profit. We made 31% on 33% on FedEx. I'll take my profit right here. Sell these to close. Let's go. All right, that's done. Oh wait. Did I screenshot? I gotta screenshot my profit. I almost forget to do that every time. FedEx puts here. Come on, man. That's a like 30% move right there. Where was you getting these moves at, man? That was a live call out right there on the spot. As I always do, honestly. But I'm proud of that move. Chevron is about to come down to the take profit as well. Chevron comes down. We have 33% on Chevron right now, 35. We're looking for 157.30 on Chevron. Really 157.25. I always like to get out like 5 cents early though, because you never know how fast that bounce or reaction is going to come in. Now I gotta figure out how much Bitcoin I'm about to buy, because I think there's gonna be a pump up reaction and there's gonna be a slight pullback, and then that pullback is gonna be the opportunity to really jump in. 15-year mortgage rate is about to come out in 3 minutes. I like this countdown they got here. That's dope. 30-year mortgage rate. Let's see what it's coming in at. That matters. Last 30-year mortgage rate was 6.8%, and then 15-year mortgage rate was 6.2. That's high interest, man, on a mortgage. I remember these things were at 3% or below. We have 6.81% now on a 30-year. Woo! Better have your money right. Come on, Chevron, you almost there. Since FedEx, we're done with FedEx. I don't even need to look at you no more. Let's go back to the SPY. Let's see what SPY is doing. Look at SPY, still sideways as ever. This is exactly why I didn't trade SPY. I'm proud of myself for learning that lesson. When you identify a sideways day, especially in the ETF, if you want to trade, you gotta look at if it's sideways or if it's giving you strong up or downward momentum. If it's giving sideways action, don't even do it to yourself. Don't expect, oh, it's gonna break out in a direction at some point of the day. Get that out your mind. Find another stock, especially something that's on your watch list that you're familiar with watching. This is my watch list over here. My watch list is pretty big. I've been doing this for a while, but I'm pretty familiar with all these companies on this watch list. So when it comes time to jump into a trade with any of these companies, I already have levels set. As you see, look, Alibaba. If I want to trade Alibaba, I got levels here ready for it. You know, Bank of America. If I want to trade Bank of America, I think I have I have levels for Bank of America. There they go. It's just in between two levels right now. So on the days you're not trading, I suggest, you know, the companies you take interest in, go ahead and start leveling out the price levels on those companies. If you need help making price levels, come to Culture Shock Investments. That is what I do. I can help you create these price levels, help you get your trading strategy together, and investment strategy as well. I'm much bigger on investing than trading. Trading is high risk, high reward, but I would like to eliminate risk and keep the reward. So that's where investing comes in, where you minimize the risks and try to maximize the reward. Look at the QQQ pushing today. Not really. It pushed over and it went sideways during the day. Ferrari, one of my favorite ticker symbols. I think just because of how good the Ferrari stock is, they're going to make me a fan of the actual car. I always wanted to get a Dodge Viper as my luxury car coming up. But if I start buying Ferrari and they keep performing how they've been performing and paying that dividend that they pay, I might have to get me a Ferrari. I wonder if they got some kind of deal like that. Like if you're a shareholder and you have so many shares, they'll give you a discount on the Ferrari. Probably not, but who knows? That's big money talk. I'm not there yet. All right. SMH pushing up. Before I get out of here, I'm going to give you guys one more potential play that you could make. I'm done trading for the day. I took my profit. I'm watching Chevron right now to hit my take profit. So let me pull that back up over here so we can see Chevron. Let's see if it hits the take profit. It's almost they're $4 a share. They did jump up to around like $7, $8 a share when all the hype was going on, but I don't know. I just would catch a pullback on Square. I wouldn't mess with it though because it has support right here, so I wouldn't mess with Square too much. AT&T, AT&T actually looks like it is primed for you to get a call right now. You could buy a call on AT&T. Let's see how much the AT&T calls are right now. AT&T, you could get a $15.50 call on AT&T right now for 2 cents. I mean for $2. $2. So if it hits $15.50, that $2 can then become $17. That's a very big percentage jump if you are looking at it percentage wise, because when you go from $2 to $4, you done doubled your money. You went to 100% gain. So it gives you that kind of move because T-Mobile is typically a very slow moving stock. It doesn't give you much price movement in a day. Like to get to 1550, I got a resistance level before you even get to 1550. 1539 is going to face some resistance on the way up. But that $2 could go to $8, you know, depending on how much you buy. That's like a 300% increase right there. So AT&T, talking about it, I'm going to be about it. Look, it's only $2, right? Let me go ahead. I'm going to grab, just to show, I'm going to get $30 worth. That's 15 contracts on AT&T. But you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the 18. I'm gonna get the. I would suggest getting the $15 contract. Those are $18 a share. The reason why I say do that is because you'll get movement quicker. So for that 2 cents to become 4, you may need it to go all the way from where it's at now to 15.30 before you get any kind of movement on that contract because of how far out the money it is. But we're gonna do the $18 one, the $15 TNT contract. We're gonna get $50 worth, and we're gonna get 3 contracts. Okay. Now this is based off of momentum. Momentum down here. This is the momentum gauge. So we were in negative momentum here, and the red means negative momentum. The green is going into positive momentum. So you see the negative momentum starting to get weaker, and we're going into strength, and now we got a little bit of green showing. Now as you can see, when you get a green start, a lot of the times you get a few candlesticks after that that'll push in that same direction. But it doesn't necessarily mean the stock is going to go up crazy in price. It just means that more momentum is on the buyer side than the seller side. So keep an eye on TNT. I'll keep my eye there. Where we at with Chevron? Did we break down? No, we didn't get there yet. Not yet. Target. No. It's already had its breakdown. The tips. These are my Treasury Insured Protected Securities. These are the tip bonds. So these are the bonds that you can buy that hedge against inflation. This is an ETF that trades those bonds, which I was very excited to find when I found it. Let me see how this has been performing actually for the last few weeks. Because inflation's coming down. These are probably coming down in value. Yep. So with inflation coming down, these bonds align themselves with inflation. So this is something I'm going to start watching as well to see how we're doing with the inflation battle. Because as inflation comes down, these Treasury Insured Protected Securities, inflation protected securities, line themselves up with inflation. So as inflation comes down, the value of those bonds come down. These were the hot bonds to have in the middle of COVID, and when inflation was at its all-time high of like 8-9%. You were making 8-9% on these bonds that you were buying and holding. But those are starting to come down now. It's actually a good time to short these because the market is working on inflation. But T-Mobile, I got a lot of levels on T-Mobile. What happened? This goes right here. T-Mobile is actually on a weekly coming into strength, but let's not look at the weekly. That's a little too macro. So we got T-Mobile so far as a potential call play for you guys to take. I will put T-Mobile in there as well. T-Mobile like is recovering in the strength. But with T-Mobile, you gotta be careful when you get up to 140.80. It may face resistance and come back down. So I'm careful with that. But T-Mobile looks like it has the potential to be a good call play going into the evening. Toll Brothers, no. TQQ, no. Tesla as well. Could be a high potential call on Tesla. So a lot of T's. Tesla, T-Mobile, AT&T. These are the companies showing recovery right now. TSM starting to show some recovery, but I'll be careful there. Uber, wouldn't touch that. UNH, you could probably still play puts on. UNH could break down some more. UNH could potentially break down. Damn, I got no level lower than this on UNH. Ooh, UNH been breaking down then. I gotta go create some more levels. I don't have a level lower than this for UNH, so be careful if you play a put. UPS, I wouldn't touch that right now. The VIX, no, we're not gonna do that. Vanguard Trust, I wouldn't touch that right now. Welltower, I said Wells Fargo. Welltower Inc., no, I wouldn't touch that right now. Actually, this is actually a pretty bullish play. WELL is a ticker symbol. Like they're getting ready to cross over on that 30-minute. Watch out for resistance at 80.86, and then again around 81.88. That's like a little scalp play. May not get too much out of that. Now we got Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo looks like it wants you to play a put against it. The 30 minutes down into weakness. The 15, I wouldn't touch Wells Fargo. Leave that alone. Walmart, call time. Walmart is a good call right now. It looks like it's about to have a cross action here with the moving average. It's about to cross over to the upside on the MACD. And this is on the 15-minute. The 30-minute is actually also coming into strength. I like Walmart. So I'm going to jump into the AT&T and Walmart play with you guys. Oh, what's going on, Tim? I didn't see y'all boys in here. What's going on, man? Come up and talk to me. Oh, connection was lost. Damn, I had my Twitter room full. I can't hear nobody. Ripple up 30% after that news came out. That's going to be the big news all over the week. Watch, all over the weekend. Yep, can y'all hear me now? I don't know if y'all can hear me. I felt like I was talking to myself for a second. I was talking to myself, but I didn't know Tim was in here. What's up, bro? Walmart call. I'm gonna jump in that Walmart call. That's what I said. Walmart call. The 155 call. I got levels on Walmart. I know I do. Here we go. Walmart 158 is the next level up. Let me look on the daily chart. All right. I gotta put an intraday level in for this trade. Like we keep topping out right around here. Let's put resistance on the way back up. I'll even drop it a little bit right there. And then you're gonna have another level right here. These are intradays. Alright. And then we'll say we could catch potential intraday support if we have a pull down again right around there. Alright, now let's go back to the smaller chart. Went from a daily chart, making levels on a daily. I can't hear you if you're talking, Tim. Boss, what's going on, bro? Oh shit, what happened? Tim, when you was talking, I couldn't really hear you, like it was breaking up. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Coinbase reacted off that news with XRP. That is a good sympathy play.
Hell yeah. I should have held that shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
I'm in Walmart right now. I made some money on puts earlier already. I'm selling the Chevron puts, everybody. We out of Chevron here. We're taking that 26%. And we in Walmart calls. And where my AT&T call? Oh, man, my man Tim said he got the shitty Wi-Fi at work. What happened to my AT&T calls being bought? Why they not buying? Oh, now it wants to execute. That's crazy. And they disconnected me from Twitter. That's crazy. This is why Threads is going to take over Twitter. They shut down my whole space? Damn, that's crazy. They shut down my whole space. That's alright. I was about to get off anyway. But, Walmart calls, AT&T is what we're looking at for the second half of the day. Walmart, if it gets below 154, stopping out. Take that loss. Cut the loss early. And if we get above 155, if we get up to 155.50, taking profit right there. All right, Chevron, we got out of this play. It could potentially still pull down to our take profit, but I got out early. I was good with my 26% profit, and I'm really interested in looking at coin now because I know, yeah, see, because that's what you call a fundamental trade. I'm doing it based off the fundamentals, not technical. This is based off of news, the environment, all that stuff that's happening in that part of the economy. So we're looking at Coinbase call. We're going to look at, let's look at Coinbase one-day calls. The $100 call is at a 109 premium. I like that. Easy to keep up with. I'm going to get 3 of those, and that's it. So Coinbase breaks above or breaks to 98, gets to $98 right here. This is obviously a level I have on it, so I'll play the news to my level. If it breaks through my level heavy and with like little to no resistance, then I'll keep to the next level of 114. But I think we're gonna get some kind of stuttering action right here, so I'll probably just take profits at 98.12. It's a scalp play. I have long holdings in. All right. Thank you, everybody who joined the live trading session today. We'll be back next week on Monday. Actually, no, on Tuesday. So I do not like trading on Mondays. We'll be back next week on Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you then. If you don't follow us, make sure you follow, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. And we are Culture Shock Investments on every platform. All right. So follow, support, share, like, and subscribe to some of our programs. We have the live Discord. I have classes and courses online. And I also have consultations that are available for one-on-one sessions so we could get your portfolio together and set your levels. All right.